Hi viewers, I'm Nadeem.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the Farooq Academy. Today we will discuss chapter number 8, exercise 8A, book D1. This exercise is divided into two parts. Today we will discuss part number 1, perimeter and area of simple geometrical figures. Question number 1, copy and fill in the missing numbers. Okay, you see, first of all, in A part you have been asked that 8.5 centimeter square, you have to convert it into meter square. So you have to divide 8.5 divided by 10,000. So you will get 0.00085 meter square, because in 1 centimeter in 1 meter there is 100 centimeter, so centimeter is square, so that's why you have to divide 100 into 100, that is 10,000. Question number B, 2.5 millimeter square, so you have to convert into centimeter square, so divide 2.5 by 100, you will get 0.025 centimeter square. Now in C part, 40.6 centimeter square, convert into millimeter square. Okay, then you have to multiply, so by 100 you will get millimeter square. E part, 44.4 kilometer square, and you have to convert into hectares. So 44.4 multiplied by 100, you will get 4,440 hectare. So that is your answer, because it should be noted that 1 kilometer square is equal to 100 hectare. That's why I have multiplied with 100, because I know this. Now coming to the next part, that is your F part, 3.1 hectare, you have to convert into meter square. Into meter square. Okay, then 3.1 multiply by 10,000, so you will get 3100, so that is your meter square. G part, 53.7 meter square, convert into kilometer square. Okay, divide it, because you have to make bigger units, so you should divide by 0.0000, so is equal to 0.000537 kilometer. When you divide, you will get this. Now coming to the next part, 53, actually it is your meter square. That's why if you have to convert into meters to kilometers, bigger unit you are going to make, so by 1000 you have to divide. So but it is a square, so 1000 into 1000, so therefore you will get 6 zeros, so divide with the help of calculator, you will get this. But if you don't want to use calculator, then you can also, when anything divided, so the zero, the point, the decimal function should be shifted towards the left, or when you multiply it, the decimal should be shifted towards the right. When you divide, the decimal point should be shifted towards left, but when you multiply, the decimal point should be shifted towards right. So that is the main methodology, how to be shift. If you use the calculator, then okay. If you don't want to use, then only you have to shift the decimals. How much decimals? With the number of zeros. If there are 6 zeros, you shift it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So okay, write down here after shifting the decimal. So that is the methodology. So 0.28 kilometer square, you have to convert into meter square, so you should multiply with how much the difference kilometer and meter. There is 1000 into 1000 because it is a square, so 1000 into 1000, then again 1000, so you will get 2840 zeros will be, so that is your meter square. So that is your answer. So similarly, I part 53200 millimeter square, you have to convert into meter square. So what should you do? You have to divide this with the difference of these two quantities, millimeters square to meter square. So there is a difference of 1000, then it is a square, so again 1000, so you will get 0.0532 meter square. So that is your result. Similarly, I have already told you, if you don't use calculator, okay, when there is no decimal, what does it mean? It means decimal lie at the end. So you have to shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because you have 6 zeros. So you should place decimal here. So it means you have crossed the decimals 6 times. So it means 0 will put here and 0.0. So that is the main idea how to write. So both methods you can use here. Now the last part, that is J part, 69450 centimeter square, convert into meter square. Okay, 69450 divide centimeters, and you have to make meter. How can you make? What is the difference between meter and centimeter? There is 100 difference. Okay, it is a square, so take 2 times 100. 100 into 100, you will get 4 zeros. So it means when you have to divide, you will get 6.945 meter square. So that is your result. Because when you divide, when there is no decimal, it means decimal lie at the end. So shift here 1, 2, 3, 4. Because there are 4 zeros, so decimal should be 6.9, 6.94. Okay, so that is your result. Now coming to the question number 2. In question number 2, copy and complete the following table below for each circle. Okay, in A part, you can see here, because there are 3 things to be calculated. Number 1, how to find the dia. In first, in A part, first of all, you have to find the diameter. That is, diameter is equal to 2r. Then you have to find the circumference. The circumference is equal to 2 pi r. We have a formula. And third one is area. And the area is pi r square. Okay, in A part, you have a r, so multiply it. You have the value of r is 10, 10 2s are 20. So 20 meter in first part. The circumference, you have the value of pi is 22 by 7, r values is 10, so you will get the result 62.84 meter. And third one is pi value is 22 by 7, and what is the value of r? That is 10 having square, so it becomes 100. So after simplification, you will get 314.2 meter square, because the area, whenever you calculate the area, so the unit should be square, whether it is millimeter, centimeter or meter square. So that is your answer. So similarly, in B portion, how can you find in B? So you can see in B portion, once again by the same methodology, you have these. You have to find the circumference now in B portion, circumference, dia and area. Okay, first of all you have to find the circumference. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r, but circumference is given to you, so with the help of this you can find the r, and next step the diameter will become very much easy to find because it is 2r, so that's why only you have to put the value of r here. And third step is area is equal to pi r square, so the value of pi is this one, and if you have the value of r, so you can find area also. So first of all, circumference, the value of circumference is 176 is given to you, so the value of 2 and 22 by 7, and you have to find r. So by using cross multiplication you will get 1232 divided by 44, so the value of r is 28 centimeter. So this r can be used here, that is 28, so you will get 56 millimeter. Okay, so similarly coming to this, that is circumference is given, because I have written here centimeter. Let me check here. You can see it is in 76 millimeter, so that is your radius is r. Okay, now the coming to the next part, area. How can you find the area? So it is radius is in centimeters, it is also the 176 is given in millimeters, so it means this will be also in millimeters, that is 56 millimeters. Area should be also be in millimeters, that is, what is the value of that is 28. So by simplification it is a square, so remove the square first, then multiplying and divide, you will get 17248 divided by 7, you will get 2464 millimeter square, so that is your area. Similarly you can see here it is in millimeter, that is 28 millimeter, because if r is in millimeter, that's why diameter will also be in millimeter and the area will also be in millimeter square. So a b part we have calculated. Now coming to the c part, how to find the c part. In c part, similarly, first of all you have to find the, in c part, area is given to you, you have to find r. Okay, area is equal to pi r square, and that is given to you 616, and you have to find the value of r. So the value of r is 4312. By using cross multiplication and simplification you will get this 196, but you need the value of r, 196 under root, so the value of r is 14 centimeter. So the diameter is equal to 2r, that's why 2 into 14, that is 28 centimeter. And third one is your circumference is equal to 2 pi r. The formula of circumference is 2 pi r, 2 into, so what is the value of r, that is 14, so put here. So after simplification, so you will get 88 centimeter, so that is your result. Now coming to the d part. In d part, now diameter is equal to 2r, and you have been given the dia. Now dia is 3.6 from the table, and 2r. You have to find the r. Dia divided by 2, you will get the value of r, that is 1.8 meter. So that is your result in first step. Second step is circumference. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So what is the value? That is, the value of r is just we have calculated. So by simplification, that is 792 by 7, 11.31 meter. And third step is you have to find the area, that is pi r square. So area is equal to pi mean 22/7 and r is 1.8. So after simplification, 71.28 divided by 7 is equal to 10.18 meter square. So that is your area. So that is your result. Now coming to the question number 3. Question number 3, A part. If you read the statement from your textbook, find the perimeter and area of the following figures. All dimensions are given in centimeters and circular portions are semicircles or quadrants. Okay, in A part, first of all we have to find the area. And that is, a figure is just like this. So the value of figure is this, 28. So that is your semicircle, because when we read the statement we have been directed that it is your semicircle. Okay, what is the area? Semicircle area is pi r square divided by 2. It is our formula. So putting the values, the value of r is 14 because it is a diameter. So if diameter, so r is equal to d by 2. So r is equal to diameter is 28 by 2. So the value of r is 14. That's why we have used it 14. So square it. So 616 divided by 2. So you will get 308 centimeters square. So that is your area. Now coming to what is the perimeter of semicircle, we have a formula, that is 2 pi r by 2 plus L, because it is the perfect formula to find the perimeter. So that's why putting the values, that is this 2 will be cancelled, so only you will get pi r plus L. The value of pi is, the value of r is plus L, and the value of length is, that is diameter, that is how much? That is your 28. So by simplification you will get 44 plus 28, so 72 centimeters. So that is your perimeter. So that is your answer. Now the same question having B part also. B part. Figure, you can see the figure. This is your figure. You can see in your textbook. This one is 10 and this one is 14 centimeters, because all dimensions are in centimeters. So how can you find the perimeter? Okay, first of all you have to find its area. In this type of figure, the area is equal to pi r square divided by 2 plus length into width. So the value is, putting the values, that is 7 divided by 2 plus length is 10 multiply width is 14. So it should be noted that the value of r is 7, because we have to divide into 2, because this is your if you see, it is your semicircle. So that is your semicircle. So the value of semicircle is here you can see it is your 14, but you need the up to this distance, that is your r. So 14 divided by 2 you will get r, because the value of r is 14 divided by 2. So the value of r is 7. So from the figure, so that's why I used here 7. So you will get after simplification you will get 77 plus 140. So the result is 217 centimeters square. So that is your area. Now coming to the perimeter. How can we find the perimeter? Perimeter is 2 pi r by 2 plus 2 L plus W. You can see formula 2 pi r by 2 plus 2L plus W. So W is your width. Now you can see how can we modify this formula, because you know that is the circumference of a full circle is 2 pi r, but it is a semicircle, so divided by 2. Similarly, when we find the perimeter, so you have two lengths, that length and that length, and one length is this one, because this length is covered in a semicircle, so that's why we have to use 2L plus W. So now coming to find the perimeter, so putting the values, so you will get the result. For simplification, you can say that 2 into 22 by 7, you can cross also, but to understand in a better way, because you have learned the formula of circumference of a full circle, so it is a semicircle, so that's why, to understand in a better way, that's why I have to leave like as. So plus 2, the length is 10, and plus the width is 14. So after simplification you will get, so your result is 56 centimeters, so that is your perimeter. Now coming to the C part. Figure you can see here like this. You have semicircle here, you have semicircle here. So the full length is up to this, and this is, that is 36, and this one is 21, so this one also will be 21. And what is its length? This one is 10.5, this one will also be 10.5. so this is your semicircle. So you can see here, this one like a rectangle, this one is your rectangle. So how can we find the area as well as perimeter? So area is equal to pi r square plus L cross W, area, length into width. Okay, so what is its length? We have to find this, because width we have 21, so length we can calculate as the total is 36, you have to minus 10.5, this area should be minus, and this area should be minus. You have to subtract this area and this area from the total. So after subtraction, minus 10.5, so you will get the length L is equal to 15 centimeters. Okay, so that is your length. So putting the values here, pi by the value of pi, and the value of r is the value of r, that is your 10.5, because the radius of a semicircle is, that is your r. So putting the values, that is 10.5 having square plus length is 15 multiplied by W, that is 21. So after simplification you will get 661.5 centimeter square, that is your area. Now you have to find the perimeter. So this type of figure, perimeter is 2 pi r, because semicircle you will get full circle, so in perimeter that is complete circle, so that is 2 pi r plus these two lengths, because this length in perimeter is not calculated, not considered, because semicircle contain this length, this semicircle also contain this length, but this rectangle two sides are not covered in perimeter, so that's why we write as 2L. Okay, so you know the perimeter means the surrounding area. so that's why we have to cover all this area. So after simplification, you will get the value of 2 into 7, 10.5 plus 2 into 15. So simplification, you will get 96 centimeter. So that is your perimeter. That is your answer. Coming to the D part. In D part, you can see this type of figure. That is your triangle, but here your semicircle also. So the value of this is 5.7, and this is 7, and the value of this one is 3.5. 3.5, that is your radius. This is your diameter, and that is your. So from this portion to this portion, you have a length equal to how much? Equal to 8 centimeter. So how can we find the area and as well as perimeter? So here the area is pi r square by 2 plus half base into altitude and base into height. So we have formula in this case, because it is your triangle, the area of triangle is half base into altitude. So the question which has been raising in our mind, how can we find the height h? Okay, the height h is equal to 8, that is your 8, because we have to find the height of a triangle, that is if we invert the triangle like as. So total length is 8 minus 3.5, because we don't need this area because it is in semicircle 3.5 lies, so we need only in triangle triangle altitude, so we have to subtract. So that's why 4.5 will be the height in centimeter. So putting the values, r is 3.5 square by 2 and half, here 7 into 4.5. so after simplification you will get, so for further detailed stepwise solution you can see, so the result is 35 centimeter square. So that is the area of this type of figure. So what is the perimeter? As perimeter, 2 pi r for full circle, but you have a semicircle divided by 2, and 2 lengths, that is 2l. So that's why you can say that only you get pi r plus 2l. So putting the values, and the value of r is 3.5 plus 2 into l, that is 5.7 is given to us. So after simplification you will get centimeter, that is your perimeter. So that is your answer. Now coming to the E part. E part, you can see the configuration. You can see the configuration, that is but here this quadrant, there are 4 quadrants which are not being shaded. So we have to find all the portions are shaded like this. The configuration you can see in your textbook. So it means quadrant 1, quadrant 2, second, third and fourth quadrant. So what is the dimension? That is 2, that is 3, that is also 2, that is also 2, that is also 3, 2, so also 2, 2, 2, 2. So here to here, so what is the length up to here? So that is your 9. So that is the dimension given. So and that will be equal to what? That is equal to sum 3 plus 2. So that we will get 7. 5 plus 2, 7. Okay. Length and width, it is clear. So we have to find the perimeter and area. But it should be noted that for 4 quadrants we have to find area. Then for full fig we have to find area. So you can see the diagram. First of all, what is the area of these 4 quadrants? So for 4 quadrants, that is area is equal to 4 into pi r square by 4, because this is the formula, pi r square by 4 for this, for 1 quadrant. You have a 4 quadrant, so multiply by 4. But fortunately this 4 will be cancelled with this one, you will get only pi r square. So that is the result. So putting the values, you can easily calculate. So 12.57 centimeter square, that is your area. Similarly, so for full area for full fig, very much easy. For full fig, you know, only length into width, multiply length into width. Length is 9, width is 7, so you will get 63 centimeters square. So that is your area for full fig. So but you have to find the area of shaded portion. So therefore for shaded portion you have to subtract shaded portion, area of shaded portion, that will be equal to, subtracted, okay, 63 minus 12.57, you will get after subtraction 50.43 centimeters square. So that is your shaded area. So no problem, we can say. Now coming to the perimeter. So similarly, perimeter of 4 quadrants you have to find. Then that is for full fig perimeter, and for 4 quadrants perimeter. So perimeter for 4 quadrants, that is 2 pi r by formula, you should note it. So after simplification you will get 2 pi r. So perimeter, so putting the values, 2 into, so value of r, so it means you will get 12.57 centimeter, that is your perimeter. Similarly, perimeter for full fig, you know, it is without taking quadrants. So without taking quadrants, so that is equal to 2 into perimeter, 2 into L plus W. So that is why 2 into 3, you will get 2 into 8, that is your 60 centimeter. So perimeter without quadrant, because the quadrant having perimeter this one, and without quadrant you will get this. So that's why, because 2 cannot be used here, only I used here 5, because I don't want to take this these 2's. So 9 minus 4 you will get 5, 9 minus 4 you will get 5, that's why I used here 5. And here I don't want to take the quadrant, so only you have here 3, so I used here 3, because without, I am finding the perimeter of the figure of full fig, but without perimeter, without quadrant, that's why you will get 16 centimeter. So now the shaded portion will be, so subtracted, you can find the perimeters. Therefore shaded portion, so perimeter of shaded portion is equal to 16 minus 12.57. You will get the result. Perimeter for shaded region, if you already we have subtracted, so you have to add, because you need the perimeter of the for shaded region only. So one perimeter is this one, this area, and second perimeter without quadrant is that is your 16. So it means the area, it means the perimeter of the shaded region will be, so if you add this, so after adding you will get 28.57 is centimeter is your shaded portion. So that is your perimeter. So hence we have completed this part, but still we have another complicated part, that is F part. That is your F part. You can see the figure like this. Here you have semicircle 1, semicircle 2, and you have 4 semicircles. Here is 70 and this one is 56. So you can see the configuration 1 is rectangle, you can see easily, and the other 4s are semicircles, 2 are big semicircles and 2 are small. Similarly these are the semicircles. So what is the formula of area? Okay, you can find area is equal to, you see the figure, that is twice the pi r square by 2, 2 semicircle plus 2 other bigger semicircles, but formula will remain same, and plus the length of this, that is the length and width. So putting the values, so 2 will be cancelled, so you will get the 22 by 7. You have to put the values, so after simplification you will get here is square and 70 into 56. So here you can see I have used here 28 because that is your diameter, and r will be 56 divided by 2, so the r is 28. And for bigger semicircle, r is equal to 70 by 2, you will get value of 35. That's why I have used 35 here and 28 here, because two different types of semicircles exist here, so therefore you have to be more careful. So after simplification you will get the result, that is 2464, 3850, 3920. The area is 1234 centimeters square, so that is the result. Similarly, so perimeter of the same figure, so now perimeter is equal to 2 into 2 pi r by 2 plus 2 pi r by 2. So perimeter like this, because you have semicircles, 4 semicircles are 2 small, 2 bigger, so circumference of a circle having formula, so 2 will be cancelled. So you will get, putting the values, 2 into 28. So 2 into, that is 35, because 2 circles have 35 radius and 2 circles. So that's why after simplification you will get this. So the result is, perimeter is this one, 396 centimeters. So here is your result. Coming to the question number 4. we read the statement, then we come to this conclusion that the length is 3.28 meter and width is 75 millimeter, and we have to find the area. If you read the statement, find the area in square centimeters of a rectangular strip of board 3.28 meter long and 75 millimeter wide. So we have to make unit equalize, because this is meter, this is in millimeter, so both are not in a homogeneous manner. So you have to multiply this 3.28 multiplied by 100, it will be in centimeters, so you will get 328 centimeter. So it is in homogeneous form. Similarly, 75 millimeter, it should be converted to centimeters, so you should divide 75 divided by 10, so it will be converted into centimeters. You will get 7.5 centimeters. So we have to find the area. Since we have a very much simple formula, that is area is equal to length into W, that is length is 328 multiplied by 7.5, you will get the area 460 centimeters square. So that is your result. Now coming to the question number 5. In question number 5, read the statement. A square cardboard of side 1.2 meter has a 10 meter wide border around the exterior of 3 of its sides. Find the area of the border. First of all, we have to area of border, that is we have to find the area of border. Area of border, that is we have to calculate. Cardboard length is being given to us, that is cardboard length is equal to L and equal to 1.2 meter, whereas the border length is 10 centimeters, which is equal to 0.1 meter, because we have divided by 100. So that is your border length. So this data is given in your question. So we have to find the area of border. First of all, we have to find the border of a full fig, then the area of the cardboard only. So first of all, it should be divided into two parts, that is area of square cardboard is equal to, so area of square cardboard, so area of square cardboard is equal to, that is length is 1.2 meter, area is equal to L square, so I have to put the values and taking square. After simplification, you will get 1.44 meter square is your area of full square cardboard. So now at this side we have to find the area of square cardboard with border. So area of square cardboard with border. So that is, so the length will become 1.2 plus 0.1 plus 0.1, that will be equal to 1.4 meter, and the width is 1.2 plus 0.1, so it will be equal to 1.3 meter. So it should be noted. For example, you have a square that is like this, and you have a border like this. So this is the border of the square. So definitely you have to find, so whenever a border having square, so definitely it should be added because border is 0.1 meter, because border is 0.1 meter, so that's why it means when we find the length with border, so it means 0.1 having two sides, so square, so it should be added, so that's why length will become 1.4, and if in width only 0.1 can be added, because when we read the statement, the author of the question says that three sides around a border, so two sides having length and one side to the width border to be added, so that's why the new length and new width becomes this one. So then you find the area, therefore area will be equal to length into width, so you will get 1.4 multiplied by 1.3, so you will get 1.82 meter square. So you have to find the only area of the border. It is the area with border and it is the area of only cardboard. If you subtract it, so you will get the area of border only if you subtract both the areas. So you need the only area of a border. So that's why you can see here after subtraction, you can say that area of border only, therefore area of border only, that is equal to area of cardboard, that is 1.2 minus area of square cardboard, so that is 1.44, so you will get the value 0.38 meter square. So that is the border area, that is your required result. So my dear students, we have completed part 1 of this exercise. I hope that this will be very much helpful to you. So thanks a lot. Thank you for watching.